Okay, so now I want to dig a little bit deeper into each of the individual forms. As we know, all we have to do is go to the registrar's office and click registration forms to get the whole list of them right here. Right now I'm going to talk about the authorization form. The goal of the authorization form is truly just to get you into classes for a bunch of different reasons. So we'll see those reasons right here. Schedule conflict, which means you might have a class that conflicts with a test block because you would only miss a class 3 times a semester, maybe. Sometimes professors will approve you to be able to take both courses. Of course, letting them know what that exam schedule looks like. Credit overload. So when you get to 21 credits, you actually have to seek permission if you want to go above that. I'll give you the numbers game just as a reminder. 12 credits is a full-time student. The 16 to 18 credits is if you have a goal to graduate in 4 years. 21 credits is overload, and over 23 credits is when you'll start having to pay additional tuition for those credits. The credit overload is the only time that you actually need your academic advisor to sign this form. I'm telling you that to save you a little bit of time and waiting for an academic advisor if you're looking at a schedule conflict or any of these other reasons. Other reasons being closed or restricted courses. So this might mean there are no more seats left in the class when you look at SIS. Sometimes if there happens to be an extra seat in the room or there is some flexibility, a professor will sign you into the class. Restricted courses, very often you'll find this with Haas classes or potentially management courses where they are reserving their classes for the students in that major before they allow other students to register for those courses, which of course is fair. It makes a lot of sense, right? Because we want to make sure that everyone gets the classes they need to graduate. However, once all their students have access to the class, get into what they need, there tend to be extra seats, and that is where you could potentially get a professor to sign you into the course. This is a very popular option for art classes, music classes, writing classes, and again, management. Prerequisite requirement. This is what you'll fill out this form if you do have the prerequisite that is required, or if you're able to move through the curriculum a little bit faster. You will need a professor's permission to sign into their class, so you will need to prove that you have that credit. Very often, this is going to be used if you're intending to take a course over the summer, and a course that you need to take in the fall requires that class, but you register in the spring. I know that sounds confusing, but basically the authorizational form will help you get into that section. To fill out this form, it's pretty straightforward. You see Part A will be your information. Part B is going to be the course information, so the CRN number, the subject, and the section number you want, and then the faculty will sign. So if you've put that in number 1, the faculty will know to sign number 1 here. They'll sign it, they'll date it, and that form will go straight to the registrar's office. Again, the only time you need an academic advisor to sign this form is in a credit overload, and we'll sign right down here. We'll have the number of credits that we approve you to be able to take, and you'll also need your class dean's signature. I say always start with us, that way we can let you know who your class dean is. And that is the authorization form.